Hey everybody, it's Rhonda from Fincastle Library, member of the Botetourt County Library team. I'm back with another little craft time. I want to show you some of the little creatures that I have made. Okay, here's my little lion. Just a young little fellow with a little bit of tuft up here. I love his little feet. We have lion. We have a little bunny who has yet to have his little eyes and pink nose put on here. And then we have a bear. Very easy to make bear. He is just a series of ovals and circles or balls. And he's very easy to make. He might be a good first project. The bunny would too, because again, it's just a series of balls. We have the larger ball for his body. We have the little ball for his tail. We have two ovals for ears. And his face was just a ball. And then I just used the felting needle to impress down and make the facial features. So it was really easy. This is the project that we started with everybody. And I call him an Acorn Man because his little hat is the top of an acorn. And these were really unusual acorns that I found. They were very conical shaped, and I think it makes him look like a little Viking. So I will take the roving and pull the fibers out and lay them down. Let's see if I can get it to where you can see it really well. Lay the fibers out. Okay. It's got a little loop in it. That'll be all right. And then I'm going to roll it up. Now I've got this little roll, which is just fine. This can be turned into any shape you want it to be. But I want a cone for my Acorn Man. But to get it to start felting together, and felting is actually just taking the fibers with this needle and getting them to join together. You're linking the fibers together with your felting needle. So you just start stabbing it. Stab this direction, roll it a little, stab, roll it a little, stab. And as I do this, let me tell you about something that I'm really excited about, and I hope you can get excited about it. You know that I love crafts, so I hope you do, since you've been tuning in to see me. I also love reading, because I work at the library, obviously. Every summer we have a summer reading challenge or program. We have usually called it program. This year it is a challenge, and we are challenging you to join us. It is an online program, and you can find it on the web at Beanstack, BEANSTACK. So look it up. Go to beanstack.com and put in there'll be a little place on there, and it'll say location. Search for location. Type in Botetourt County Libraries and join us, because we have some amazing prizes this year. There are bicycles, virtual reality glasses. There are many different gift certificates, gift cards that you can win, and so many different kinds of challenges. Of course, there's reading, because that's kind of what we're all about, but we also want you to get out and have fun. I know that this is a strange time we're living in, and we've all been kind of shut up for a while. So we have some challenges that take place outside. If you are in the Botetourt area, you're going to want to go check out our story walk, which is at the Greenfield Sports Complex. You can win a ticket for doing that. because you will have gone on to Beanstack and joined our challenge. You can sign up. You don't have to have a library card. Go in there, sign up, name, address, and then explore the challenges. Of course, there are reading challenges. You log your minutes to when you're reading, and then you can explore the other things to do. Have you ever heard of geocaching? That's one of my favorite hobbies. And we have a geocaching challenge. We have hidden in about 6 caches throughout the county of Botetourt codes, secret codes, that only you can see if you go to the caches and find them. Then you'll go onto your Beanstack account and you'll log in your hunt and your find and the secret code. And when you do, you get a ticket, a virtual ticket, and you can place that ticket in a drawing for any of the prizes that are offered. Now, let's say I read and I go out and I earn 10 tickets. And I think, oh, I want to win a bicycle, so I'm going to put all my tickets in on a bicycle. But then I have a birthday in a couple weeks and somebody gave me a bicycle, which was very nice. Well, I can go back into Beanstack and think, well, I don't need another bicycle, so let me see what else I can earn. You know, I would really like to have one of those gift certificates. Hey, if I'm driving, and teenagers, you know that we do have challenges for you, and everybody can use gas money. Well, there are some gift certificates on there, hey, adults too, for one of those gift certificates to get some gas at Kroger or one of the other wonderful places that we have gift certificates for. So you can always switch your tickets around. You don't have to leave them in one place. It's not a done deal until we're finished, and it is a done deal. So we really want you guys to join us. It is so much fun. This year is our first year of we have a staff challenge. Now, we don't compete with you guys for prizes. We have prizes separate from y'all. And they're not kayaks and bicycles, but they're still fun. And we cannot wait to participate and earn and win something. And we can be quite competitive with one another. So, I have been out and I've done the geocaching challenge. I've been reading and logging my hours and earning my tickets. Now I just have to decide what I want to put my tickets in for the drawing. Now, I don't know if you guys have participated in our summer reading program before, which I hope you have, and I hope you do again. You know, adults, we want you guys in it as well. There's all kinds of cool adult prizes, too. You know, that Rhonda Bandy. She's a potter, and she has donated some more pottery this year. So you might want to enter into a drawing for one of her pots. You can go on there. There aren't pictures of those yet, but you can put your tickets or save some tickets so that you can decide later on if you want to put in for those drawings. We have all kinds of cool stuff. All kinds of interesting challenges, things to do. There's an escape room, a virtual escape room on there. That's so much fun. So please join us. You're going to love it. Beanstack.com. And you can roughly see how this is beginning to look like a cone. And a stab and a turn and a stab and a turn. Now, I don't only want to just compact it this way. I also want him to be shorter because this little guy, he's not very tall. Let's pull his hair up here. He's not very tall, okay? But he's fairly firm because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be able to stand up. And he has to have this flat bottom here. You can see that I tried to make it flat so that he would stand up. Now, occasionally, he gets a little off, and I have to stab him some more and get him to flatten out. But that's what we're going for here, okay? So I had started one earlier, and he's a little bit smaller now. You can see how it's beginning to get a little bit more cone shaped, and it's a little tighter. Okay, so that would be his body. Now I need a head, and here he is. So I pull out some more roving and I roll it up and feel that wonderful lanolin on my hands, and I try to make a ball. I don't try to make a ball, I do make a ball. So we make a ball for his head. This is still way too big, okay? But this would be his head. Now, to make this head attach, if I just continue to go straight down like this, you see what's happening to his body? It's beginning to squish down like a melting snowman. And I don't want to squish my cone down. So I would set it here and go sideways. Turn him around, do it all the way around. Reposition it as you go, as you need to, because it's going to move on you a little bit. And that's beginning to stick pretty good. But now my fibers are going down into the body, which is great. But I also want the body fibers to go up into the head so I get a good firm connection. So I'm going to turn him upside down and go this way as well. Okay, so you can see that that's starting to attach pretty good. Now the only other thing I would need to do is make a tiny little round ball. And I had one, but I believe it rolled away. So I'll take a little bit of the roving and I'm going to make a tiny little ball, because this is his nose. And I had some little wooden discs that you could use for noses, but I still like to just make one. Now, the closer this needle is to my fingers with this tiny little piece of wool, the more attention I have to pay to it, or I turn my perfect little white piece of wool red. So this crazy looking little fella, who is beginning to look more like some kind of a animal to me, and he may end up being an animal. So I would have to go back in here and tighten all this up so that I could get an acorn cap on top here. And then I would add his hair and his mustache and his beard, which we will do together next week. That's our craft for today, and a little bit different, but I love this one so much, and you could make so many creatures. Check it out. Go on YouTube. Look for felting, and you're going to see so many neat ideas. And also, I'm expecting you guys to check out Beanstack and join our summer reading challenge, and just see how many of those tickets you can earn, and see what kind of prizes you might can win. I'm going to give you a glimpse as we leave of the tiles that we did last week. I think this is one that we did with the markers and the alcohol. And I love this. I think it kind of looks like an iris. So we talked about the Monet paintings, and I love Impressionist paintings. So to me, that kind of looks like an iris. And then we had one that kind of looked like stars. And then I had somebody that was watching told me, messaged me and said it looked like dandelion puffs. And I think it does. I like that. So now what you can do to make these waterproof, so you can use them as coasters, is to coat them with a clear, you can get the clear spray paint cheap at any of your stores, your big box stores, have the clear spray paint. And just put like 2 or 3 coats on there. Let them dry really well between coats. And that'll seal it. Love the way they turned out. And I can't wait to see you next week. Have a safe and happy week, and keep crafting. And I'll see you next time. And look for Beanstack. Bye.